Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be trying 5 new viral recipes, new for me, viral recipes that claim to be healthy as well, and we're going to be rating them on the basis of how easy they are to make and how tasty they are. So we have 5 total recipes. We have 2 desserts and 3 savory items, and amongst that we have one snack, we have one salad, and we have one sort of a meal, sort of a breakfast kind of a recipe. So let's get into it. So let's start with the salad recipe first. I have the salad right here with me. So this is basically a cucumber, onion, and Greek yogurt salad, which has like normal Indian household spices in it with black and white sesame seeds. So let's try it.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I don't know how to describe its taste. It's kind of like kheere ka raita, because it's literally kheere ka raita. It just has a lot more acidity because of the onion that is there. But yeah, on the basis of its taste, I would rate it like a 7 on 10 for me. It's a 7.5 out of this because it's not something new as well. It's basically a salad, but it's kind of a raita thing as well. So I would give it a 7 out of 10. On the other hand, for its ease to make, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10 because it is pretty easy to make. You just have to cut up a cucumber and an onion and just some coriander and just put some dahi in it with some spices. So it's just assembling. Not we don't have to do anything else. So I would give it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 because you still have to chop the cucumber and all. So it's a 16 out of 20, guys. So next we have this toast. This is not a normal toast. It has sourdough bread. It is a sourdough bread and it has hummus applied on it with some cucumber and onion, and it is made with olive oil, and it has some salt, pepper, lemon juice, squeezed lemon basically, and some more olive oil on it. The recipe called for za'atar as well. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I couldn't find it in my area, so yeah, here we are. You're getting to understand how this tastes from my reaction only. I don't think I need to rate it anymore, guys. I'm just in love with this toast. The hummus tastes so good, and the sourdough bread, sikki hui sourdough bread, so it's like a toasted bread. I'm gonna finish that later, but it is so good. I literally love it. Oh my god, the sourdough bread changes the whole game. It is so soft and so crunchy at the same time, if you can understand how, because it has been toasted, right? And sourdough bread is softer, much softer, and it is not even a maide wali sourdough bread. I got a 21 grains ki sourdough bread, so it's really good. And the hummus is just, oh my god, yeah. The hummus is so good on it. All together it is a very good taste. So you guys have to try this recipe. I would really recommend this recipe. I loved this toast. I think I'm going to put it in my regular routine now. So yeah, it's pretty good. I love it, guys. So now coming on to the ratings, on the basis of how easy it was to make, I would probably give it an 8.5 because like the salad, it does not have a lot to do. I just had to chop a cucumber and a tomato and just toast the bread, and then you just have to assemble it. So it's not like you have to do a lot. Now based on its taste, you should know what's coming right now. I would give it a 10 out of 10 based on its taste. Yeah, it's a 10 for me, surely a 10. So yeah, that's 18.5 out of 20. So we have the last savory recipe left right now, which is something which is very, very creative and very new for me. And honestly, I've only eaten it as a sabji and not as a snack, and definitely not in this form. And I never thought that I would be eating it in this form, which is bhindi or okra. So these are basically air fried okra fries. Okay, whatever. So this is basically okra, and it is air fried as the name suggests. But it is covered in like gram flour, which is besan, some spices, and it is also covered in maida, and I also put in baking powder. The recipe called for self-raising flour or self-rising flour, but I could not find that on the again, I could not find it in my area. But I searched online and it said that you can use maida, which is all-purpose flour, with some baking powder to replace the self-rising flour. So now let's try these. And I would just like to show you guys how crispy these are. Like, just look at this. Did you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. I don't even have a mic. So let's just try these. Oh my god.
A few moments later.
Oh my god. They're crispy and they're chewy and they're just so good. It still tastes like bhindi, obviously. It's not a new taste. It tastes like bhindi, but at the same time crispy bhindi. It's actually really good, guys. You have to try these. So I am going to give this probably a 7.5 out of 10 based on how easy they are to make. It's so good. I love it. So based on taste, I would probably give it like a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. The fourth recipe is a dessert. More than a dessert, it's a healthy cake. So basically the recipe was labeled, or the video was labeled, that you can eat this cake every day in breakfast because it's made from healthy ingredients, which are like oats, yeah, basically oat flour, water, cocoa powder, and there was she put protein powder in it as well, but I didn't want to put protein powder. So in the comments I saw one comment asking what they can put instead of the protein powder, and she said that you can just increase the amount of the oat flour and you can just put in some sweetener. So I used honey, and you can also put like a half mashed banana. This is how it looks because I made it using a heart mold, and this crack that you see, I have cracked it, guys. It did not break in the oven or whatever. So let me try it now. Okay, it's pretty difficult to break into, although in the recipe it looked very good. Okay, I'm not liking the texture. It's very smushed. This is the texture. Yeah, so this is the texture. I think that this recipe would have been good, but I have just ruined it because I measured it wrong somehow. Since the recipe was given in grams, in terms of grams, and I did not have that weighing scale, so I used ChatGPT. I used AI to convert that into measuring cups and everything. So I think because of that, its texture is not good. Otherwise, it would have been it would have turned out better. So it's basically AI's fault and not the creators, guys. It's the it's ChatGPT's fault. But anyways, I think that it tastes like banana, since you put banana into anything and it tastes like banana. So, and the texture is not really nice. It's not like a cake. It's a very smushy Oreo cake. You know when you make that Oreo cake in the mug in microwave and it gets very smushy and all, and it does not turn out good. That's what its texture is like. So on the basis of how easy it was to make, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10, because although you have to just assemble the ingredients, but at the same time it's just very hectic to make, because then you have to bake it as well for like 30 minutes. And based on how tasty it is, I would probably give it a 4, but only not to the recipe but to the version that I have made, because I'm pretty sure it was the AI that messed it up. So up next we have the last dessert recipe, which I'm so excited for. Actually I've had this before, but I'm still so excited for it. It is basically a chocolate bark, a banana, peanut butter, and chopped peanuts and chocolate, dark chocolate bar. Anyways, this is how it looks like. Can you see it? Okay, and don't go on this, guys. I have messed up the plate, but it looks better IRL. Oh my god. I have just broken it and I'm going to try it now. So it has basically I forgot to shoot the making video of this one, so I'm just gonna tell you guys how I made it. So you just have to like layer some chopped bananas on a butter paper. You can do that on a plate as well. Just mush them up a bit so that they become a layer, and there's a constant layer of banana. And then you just put some peanut butter on it, and then you put some chopped peanuts, chopped roasted peanuts, and then you just pour some dark chocolate and you freeze it. That's it. Now let's try it. Yeah, so I will give this bark, as I told you, I have tried it before, so it's not something new for me, but it's really, really good. So on the basis of how easy it is to make, I would probably give it a 9, because again, you just have to assemble everything. You don't have to do anything in it except just melt the chocolate, which is pretty basic. You don't have to do anything in melting the chocolate as well. You just keep it in the microwave and it's melted. So yeah, I would probably give it a 9.5 on that thought, on the basis of how easy it was to make. And on the basis of taste, I would rate it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, these were the 5 recipes that that went viral and that we tried today, and I hope you liked watching this video. If you have any more video recommendations for me, you can mention that down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, and we'll meet you next time. Bye bye.